Hello guys, today we will explore the Shenzhen electronics market for iPad accessories. We will buy and review some pretty cool stuff, so without further ado, let's go! Here I found many different types of screen protectors. I bought one for iPad Pro, so later we can test it. This shop sells iPad cases and keyboards. This model also has a trackpad, and it looks pretty cool. It's exactly what I was looking for. At these markets you can find a lot of different iPad cases. There are many different styles for every model iPad. You can browse with hours, the place is enormous. I got this case in silver. I think it will look pretty cool on space gray iPad. These are camera lenses for iPhones. I use them on my iPhone 11 Pro, and now they sell them for the iPad as well. I think it's a must-have item for the camera of the iPad. Now let's go to review the new accessories. Here we go. First we'll begin with reviewing the accessories, and the last will be game testing. And yes, we will play Pubg. If you are a fan of Pubg, don't forget to give thumbs up. Some of the accessories which I will review today I bought online from the Chinese website Taobao, as there are some pretty sweet deals going on. So let's first begin with the camera protector. This is a glass protector. I don't recommend this for an iPhone because it will lower the quality of the camera. You better go for sapphire lenses. However, for an iPad this works just fine, as you probably won't use it for professional photography. And this is how it looks. It will protect the camera from scratches, as the iPad often lies on its camera. Definitely get one of these if you can. The display of the iPad Pro looks amazing. However, there is one problem: the fingerprints. After a few minutes of use can get messy. I bought this screen protector for this very reason. It has special coating that prevents fingerprints, and of course it will protect the display from scratches. You have to clean the display of the iPad very well, or you will end with dust between the display and the screen protector, which doesn't look good. I bought this screen protector for $2 and I definitely recommend using it, but of course you can expect a higher price if you buy it online. This is the final result, and if you worry that will affect the display sensitivity if you use a pencil, it will not. You can still use Apple Pencil or any other brand. I bought this pencil online. There are many different brands and models. However, I am not an artist and most probably I won't use it as often. Pencils like this are sold for about $20. This is an active pressure sensitive pencil, which means you have to charge it and you have to turn it on to be able to use it. You will get a similar result to the Apple Pencil, but don't expect the same level of pressure sensitivity. Pencils like this one are not made for professional artists. If you want the best pencil for an iPad, you have to go for the Apple Pencil. There is no doubt about that. You can also attach it to the top of the iPad in the same way as with the Apple Pencil. I bought this Apple Magic Mouse too from the Chinese website Taobao in a pretty sweet deal for about 45 bucks. Let's do a fast unboxing and take a look at what comes in the box. This is the mouse itself. This is the second generation of the Apple Magic Mouse. It comes with the usual manual and Apple's lightning charging cable. When we connect the mouse with the iPad for the first time, we have to turn on the mouse, then go to the Bluetooth settings on the iPad. After the mouse is connected, we can see this round cursor. Now we can see the settings for the trackpad and mouse. Here we can increase the speed of the cursor. Scrolling with the Magic Mouse happens the same way as on the Mac. You have to swipe on the surface of the mouse. In the section of the pointer control there are few more useful options. We can increase the contrast of the mouse pointer and hide the pointer after few seconds of inactivity. We can also add different colors to the cursor and increase its size. We can turn on and off the pointer animation, and by clicking on the top right corner of the screen we can bring the control center. Apple really made the mouse useful with the iPad Pro, even though in the first place the iPad was created only for the display touch experience. With these new features the iPad is getting a little bit more closer to the real computer experience. However, I think the real change comes with the keyboard and the trackpad, so let's continue with the other accessories. This is just a regular iPad case, nothing fancy. I like the color and I think it looks pretty cool on a space gray iPad Pro. It has thin and light profile, not like some other bulky looking cases. These types of iPad cases are sold for less than $10 at the local markets. You can find them pretty much in any color you want. I think this is great case for everyday use. It's easy to carry and provides good protection to the iPad, and if you drop it, you don't need to worry, it won't break. This is the most exciting accessories which I bought for this iPad. This is a keyboard with a trackpad. I will also buy the Apple Magic Keyboard and make a comparison in a future video. This keyboard, together with the case, cost only $20, which is amazing considering what it can do. For comparison, the Apple Magic Keyboard cost $300. By the way, this keyboard has some advantages over the Magic Keyboard, one of which is that it has its own power source and it won't drain from the battery of the iPad. This keyboard will be fully charged for about 3 hours and can be used for 100 hours. Also, the keyboard is not attached to the case itself, which means you can use it from a bigger distance. For comparison, you can't do this with the Magic Keyboard, because it's permanently attached to the case. To connect the keyboard with the iPad for the first time, we have to go to the Bluetooth settings on the iPad and choose the keyboard. Once the connection is complete, we can change the settings in the trackpad and mouse. We can do the same changes as with the Magic Mouse. Another cool thing is that this is a full RGB backlight keyboard and it looks amazing. Apple did a very good job with the interface. You can see how the cursor is switching when detects the text. You can select copy and paste text the same way you do on any computer with a keyboard and mouse. The keys are very clicky and responsive. It's pretty satisfying typing on this keyboard. This was a great buy, however, I have to compare it with the Apple Magic Keyboard. Guys, from here we begin what I called the Great Gaming Test. We will test 6 different games, all of them with great graphics. Not all the games are easy to play on a big device like the iPad. I think I will need to buy a gaming controller to can really enjoy the gaming experience. However, with all that being said, let's start with Contra Return and I will return for the second game. The next game is Dead Trigger 2. As you know, it's always fun killing zombies.
Alright, let's go.
This is a game which I just discovered, The Evolution 2. Great graphics by the way, let's give it a try. Of course we have to throw one car racing game to the test, the Asphalt 9. Amazing graphics and great experience on an iPad. I don't know the English name of this game. If you recognize it, let me know in the comments. However, it's a pretty cool tank game. And now, last but not least, for the fans of the PUBG, one full game from the beginning till the end. Enjoy! That's it guys, today we reviewed some pretty cool iPad accessories. The gaming experience was also pretty good. The iPad Pro is a great device for gaming. Maybe one gaming controller will improve the experience even more. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. Don't be shy and I will tell your mom to buy you an iPad Pro for your birthday. Stay cool and I will see you soon.